Hello YouTube, Darth Vigorous here. Say, did you ever want to make Darth Maul's lightsaber from Star Wars Rebels? Well, stay tuned, and I'll show you just how to do it. Hello. Now, this, as you can see, I'm still putting this together. This is the 3D printed version of Darth Maul's lightsaber from Star Wars Rebels, which I got from Etsy.com, so you can see here. Forget the seller's name, but the lightsaber is awesome as heck, and I just had to get it. I'm going to use it as a prop or make a stunt saber, which I'll show you if I eventually get to that. Let's see. I'll give you my final thoughts when I'm done here. So basically, I'm still assembling this, and I'll show you how to do it. But to start with this project, once you get your pieces from your 3D model, like I did here, came in a plastic bag though in a little box, but oh well. You're going to need maybe a pair of gloves to help you to keep clean of any messes, and you'll first need to sand, use sandpaper or electric sander to sand the 3D pieces if it's a raw print like mine came as. Then you'll need to scrub the pieces when you're done. Then next you'll need to do a base paint. The base paint I used was black. I used Shortcuts black paint, which I got from Fred Meyer. You can use any craft paint or something. I first thought about making a spray paint that may look metallic, but because of the size of this, and I thought maybe using paintbrush and stuff would be easier, which is what I did. So, once you're done with your base paint, to get the rust effect like I did here, you're going to need two things. Some water. Give me a second. Oh, this isn't what I used, but you're going to need water and sea salt. This is regular salt though, but I don't have any sea salt right now because I used it up, but don't use salt, sea salt. Definitely sea salt. Okay. And once you, then, with that, you take a paintbrush with water and scrub it all over the 3D pieces wherever you want there to be a rust effect. Then when that's done, you then take your sea salt. Again, this is regular salt though, but sea salt. Definitely sea salt. Not this. Sea salt. Then sprinkle the sea salt all over the places where you want your rust effect to be. Then let's see. Then an optional thing, which is what I did, I then put all the pieces in a box overnight after they have sea salt sprinkled on them, and to make it look more beat up, you can then shake the box around a few times and have the sea salt go flying everywhere, but it'll get over other pieces and stuff. Then in the morning, when I was done with that, I then took my next paint, which was... So, let me put this away. Sorry, I got water on the back piece. Do not want to mess up this prop here. Then, in the morning, you'll want to use whatever color you want it to actually be, which I used was the Shortcut Chrome Silver to make it look metallic. Then either spray paint or brush that all over the prop with the sea salt still on it, and make sure you paint over the sea salt as well. Then when that's done and the paint's hardened, you'll then want to get paintbrush and or a toothbrush, scrub off the sea salt, and that's how I get this rust effect here. Then when that's done, you go back with black paint, which is what I did, and paint over the pieces where it's supposed to look like how it is here. You can see in the reference photo. An optional thing to do, which I haven't done, which I may do, is you can also, when you're done with this step, you can also mix your silver and black paint together and then paint it over areas where you had the rust, make it look more like weathered and stuff. But I wasn't sure if I could do that for this prop, so I didn't do that. If I decide to do another lightsaber, I may. So when that was done, I'm still putting the piece together, which I will show you right now. So to start off, you're going to need epoxy, which this I got from Home Depot, which was JP Weld Minute Weld. There are other brands, but this one was quicker and it's multi-purpose. And I think this one is able to let me drill through the piece where I attached the epoxy. But yeah. So where did I put the? Oh great. Give me a. Oh, here we go. Okay, so then here's what you do. Start off, you're going to have to get your epoxy here and something to mix it with. I used a plastic fork because that's basically what we had to use. So put your epoxy here, then put on the plate here, which I did. It should be a good amount to use real quick for some of the pieces. You put the cap back on. Then once it says you have to mix it up together, the two liquids there. I think that should be good. Now the next piece which I'm going to apply on would be the rear emitter piece of the lightsaber. So here, I'm going to scrape it on here a bit. See. Then I want to do extra here. The other lightsaber piece here. Now the other first part I had it perfectly aligned because in the reference photo this middle slot here is lined up with here. I'm not sure I did right though, but yeah, oops. Okay, you're gonna have to make sure it's right over the spot where you want it. Then you can either hold it there or leave it as is. For it says it will be stable in a minute or dry in a minute. Then you have to wait an hour. So I'm going to cut off here, maybe, or speed up, and then when that's done, I'll show you the other pieces. And then I will show you the final product as I did in the opening of this video. So, remember, I'm Darth Maul. If you like this, please comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll be with you in a few seconds once I'm done putting this all together. To make Darth Maul's lightsaber cane, you're going to need one dowel, and you're going to need to hold up to where it meets your waist here. Then you're going to need to plug in an electric saw here. Oh, and kids, please do not do the following without adult supervision. By the way, now you're gonna need to hold this down with some small pliers. These are the ones I have built in the garage. Now let's see. So line this up where we want it to be. Make sure it's all pressed down tight. Put up. Gently clamp it down. You're going to need X-Acto knife here. Back, so here we're applying it with multi-purpose adhesive. Super glue and wood glue wasn't working and I ran out of epoxy, unfortunately. Now you can see here, you can see here, when you finish using the spray adhesive. Oh, this is stuck together, looks a bit warped like the original prop. So I'm gonna cut off. Right. Put a little cap on it too. Now, what I'm going to do is, when saber's dry, apply on here. But until then, you can probably do the next step, which is spray paint. And that is how you make Darth Maul's lightsaber from Star Wars Rebels. Again, I'm Darth Vigorous. Please like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your day.